Hariom students, this is second class of the sports and nutrition chapter, and I hope you completed the first part of this chapter. Today I am going to introduce second part of this chapter, that is nutritive and non-nutritive components of diet. Here this segment is classified in two classes. Today we are going to discuss on the nutritive components of the diet or nutritive portion of this segment, and the second one is the also very important non-nutritive components of diet. As you know, the nutrition is the essential part of our diet, especially in the field of games and sports. Diet is very important, and we all living being depend on the diet, on the nutritious diet. Nutritive component is very essential for us to provide energy to our body, but according to me, non-nutritive component is also very essential and important part of the diet, and we haven't any idea till now, we haven't any idea how the non-nutritive component of diet is important. Non-nutritive component not less important than nutritive component of diet. So students, move for the segment. Today in today's class we are going to discuss about the nutritive components of the diet. In the next class we will discuss the non-nutritive components of the diet. So move for the content or chapter or segment. Welcome you again students. This is your first slide which is related with the nutritive and non-nutritive components of diet, as I have already introduced in the first segment. So let's move for the nutritive and non-nutritive components of diet. This one your second slide, nutritive and non-nutritive components of diet. Nutritive components are the components provide energy and calories, is known as the nutritive components of the diet. 1 gram carbohydrate equal to 4 calorie, 1 gram protein equal to 4 calorie, and 1 gram fat equal to 8 to 9 calorie. Non-nutritive component of the diet does not provide any energy. Mind it, non-nutritive component of diet doesn't provide any energy. Provide fiber and roughage. Non-nutritive component of diet rich source of the fibers and roughage, and it also provide the water, flavor and the color and essence. So the non-nutritive components provide maximum amount of water, some flavoring or essence content are present in the non-nutritive compound, and the color, especially bright color or coloring compound present in the non-nutritive components of diet. So let's move for the next slide. Nutritive components of the diet. Here we are going to discuss about the 4 components of diet: protein, carbohydrate and fats. These all component known as the macronutrients, protein, carbohydrate and fat. Here the macronutrients are classified in three categories. First one you are looking as a compound, protein, carbohydrate and fat, and categories, the classification of these compounds and the source of these particular compound or components. So first of all, protein. There is two main categories of the protein. The protein achieved or found by the animal, that called the animal protein, and the protein achieved from the vegetable or plants known as the vegetable category. So some sources are mentioned here. The rich source of protein, egg, milk, meat, fish, these are related to the animal source of protein. And the second segment, vegetable or plant source of protein, pulses, as you know, soya bean, mustard, dry fruits and food grains. These are belongs to the vegetable source of protein. Second one is the carbohydrate. As you know, the two types of carbohydrate categories, the carbohydrate divide in the two categories, simple carbohydrate and the complex carbohydrate. The source are rice, maize, jowar, bajra, pulses. Banana is a rich source of carbohydrate. Potato, as you know, potato is the rich source of carbohydrate. Sugar is the simple carbohydrate, dates and grapes, and these are the source of carbohydrate. Third one is the fat. As you know, the fats classified in two category, animal fat and vegetable or plant fat. The source of animal fats are ghee, butter, fish oil, milk and meat. These are the source of fat. And the second one, the source of vegetable fats or plant fat, the coconut, mustard, cottonseed, soya bean, sunflower seed, these are considered as the vegetable source of fats. So next, move for the next slide. Nutritive component of the diet, that one, the vitamins. Here also these vitamin classified in various categories. The first one, fat soluble vitamin. As you know, the vitamins, fat soluble vitamins are A, D, E and K. And what is the characteristics of these particular vitamin and the source of these vitamins? So first of all, we are going to discuss about the vitamin A. Vitamin A also considered as a fat soluble vitamin, and the main characteristics of the yellow color and the oxidant destroyed. And the source of vitamin A, as you know, the ghee is the rich source of vitamin A. Milk, curd, egg yolk, fish, tomato, papaya and carrot. These are the rich source of vitamin A or carotene. Carotene, the yellow color pigment or yellow part of the diet, is known as the carotene, and carotene converted in the body in the form of vitamin A. Carotene converted in the vitamin A in the human body. And the second is the vitamin D, and it is also known as the fat soluble vitamin. It's colorless. Vitamin D is colorless, and it's cause of the deficiency disease like the rickets. The source of the vitamin D, egg yolk, fish, sunlight is also rich source of vitamin D. Milk is also the rich source of vitamin D. Tomato, carrot, cod liver oil, these are considered as a source of vitamin D. Next one is the vitamin E, necessary for the fertility and the adrenal gland. It is very important, especially vitamin A, and the source of vitamin E, green vegetables, cotton seed, coconut oil, dry and fresh fruits, milk, sprouted grains, and egg yolk are the rich source of vitamin E. And the last one, vitamin K, help to the clotting of blood. As you know, the vitamin K very helpful to the clotting the blood, and the deficiency disease known as the anemia. And the rich source of the vitamin K: cauliflowers, spinach, cabbage, tomato, potato, wheat, egg, green vegetable, and meat. These are the source of vitamin K. Next, move for the next slide. Nutritive components of the diet. Vitamin, here the segment of the water soluble vitamin. Water soluble vitamin, vitamin B1, we know it's also as the thiamine, the colorless, and the metabolic carbohydrates. And the source of the vitamin B: wheat, groundnuts, green peas, orange, egg, green vegetables, rice, and sprouted grains are the resource of vitamin B1. And the second one, vitamin B2 or riboflavin. Yellow color keeps eyes, nose, mouth healthy. The source of vitamin B2, the sources are egg yolk, fish, pulses, peas, rice, yeast, wheat, and the green vegetable. These are the rich source of vitamin B2. And the third one, B3 or the pantothenic acid, helps in the growth of body and deficiency disease, gray hair. And the rich source of the vitamin B3: milk, dry fruits, egg yolk, etc. And the last one is the vitamin B5, and the deficiency, the plaguear diseases, and the maintaining the body weight. It's also important for the fat burning. And the source of vitamin B5, the sources are the yeast, milk, polished rice, and nuts. So these are the water soluble vitamin, and these are the sources of water soluble vitamin like B1, B2, B3, and B5. Next slide. Nutritive components of the diet. This one is the micro minerals. These are the minerals classified in two categories: macro minerals and micro minerals. Calcium, phosphorus, iron, these are considered as the macro minerals, and the iodine, sodium, potassium, sulfur, these are considered as the micro minerals. Calcium, it is required for the teeth, bone deficiency disease like the asthma, rickets. And the resource of the calcium: milk, cheese, yolk, orange, green vegetable, these are considered as the rich source of the calcium. Second one is the phosphorus, teeth and bones. Phosphorus is very important for our teeth and our bones. And the rich source of the phosphorus are the egg, fish milk, meat, liver, and unpolished rices. And the third one is the iron, formation of the hemoglobin. It is very important. Iron is very important, especially for the women or girls, and deficiency disease known as the anemia, which is related with the deficiency of iron. The rich source of the iron: meat, egg, dry fruits, liver, and green vegetable. These are considered as the rich source of iron. Second one is the fourth one is the iodine. Thyroid gland deficiency, the goiter or the may stop the growth. And the resource of the iodine: sea fish, iodized salt or iodized salts. These are the source of iodine. Next one is the sodium, is the balance water in the body and the contract of muscles. It also responsible for the smooth muscles functioning. Sodium, and the rich source of the sodium, common salt, milk products, meat and egg. These are considered as the rich source of the sodium. And the second last one, the potassium deficiency weaken muscles and the additions of disease. And the rich source of the potassium is the carrot, beetroot, onion, tomato, orange and banana. These are considered as the rich source of potassium. And the last one is the sulfur, helps cells of the body formation of the hair and nails. It is also required for the nail and hair. And the rich source of the sulfur, egg, radish, pulses, carrot, piyaz, spinach and tomatoes. Move for the next. So student, this is your today's segment, which is related with the nutritive components of the diet. And it's time to homework. Go through the WhatsApp group for the homework, and we will discuss non-nutritive component that is very important and essential part of our diets. So we will discuss non-nutritive components of the diet in the next class. Thank you very much. It's enough for today. Take care. Good day. Stay home. Be safe.